Uncle Joe told the best stories. Uncle Joe loved a good laugh. Uncle Joe had a strong handshake. He was taller than a giraffe. He lived far away in Manhattan, about 2,000 miles from us. 8 times every year he would visit on a plane he called an Airbus. But one year it was only 7, 'cause that year I got to visit him. I flew all alone. I just turned 11, and that's when he took me all the way up to the top of the crown of the Statue of Liberty. I arrived, boy, is it human baggage claim. There's Uncle Joe, look at him, holding a sign there with my name like he's a chauffeur. I bet he's got a limo, wouldn't he? He's a big deal. Uncle Joe says, may I take you to our yellow automobile? But his car was a cab, no greater, and his house a tiny 2-room flat, up 6 flights of stairs, and with no elevator. The hallway smelled like pee. Still, he made an itinerary for us to go all the way up to the top of the crown of the Statue of Liberty. But first we go visit his office. Uncle Joe has a cool job. He creates all kinds of movies, 'cause he works for Harvey and Bob. But he does only data entry, the same thing every single day. He shrugs and he smiles, not the life I meant really, not what I thought I'd be. Still, I go to screenings for free. Whoa, kid, it's 2:45. It's time to head all the way down to the ferry that goes to the Statue of Liberty. Then, in the boat, in the water, he's turning green. I'm afraid he might hurl. Still, when he staggers onto the island, he points up and shouts, let's go, me or girl. We hike up to the pedestal, peeking outside, we see the skyline. There's Uncle Joe, hugging the wall, tiptoeing back, hiding inside. And when he stares at the stairs of the tall spiral staircase that takes us to the crown, here he stops. You go up, I'll stay down here. I climb alone, well, with a park ranger. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Then I stand, gazing over the city. New York looks much smaller. And I thought Uncle Joe was taller. So we leave, he buys me something, I say thanks, not a lot more. Sure, he tries to be funny, but it's not the same as before. Then we hop on the subway, we ride far till we get off somewhere new. He calls it Brooklyn, kid, it's still New York, so don't stop. He leads me to a cemetery. Excuse me, my God, he's lost his mind. We hike uphill, and it's not that scary. Greenwood, he beams with glee, is the ultimate statuary. And I know you love mythology. Then we're both standing next to Minerva, the Roman goddess, my favorite of all. I told him once, still he remembered. He wrote a book report, I recall. Here we're standing to the high point of Brooklyn, both literal and figuratively. 'Cause if you look across the river, Minerva's waving, she's waving.
Uncle Joe, thanks for Minerva, she showed me how much you care. Next time I'm up at the statue, I'll wave to her, and we'll always be right there. Hey, Minerva him. Watch over him, okay?